Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. Today we're going to be talking about the reasons buyers buy at retail chains. So if you have a great product and you're trying to sell to retail buyers and you're trying to figure out what the reasons are that get them to buy so you can actually sell them products, this little training will give you some things to think about in getting started today. With that said, let's get started on today's training. So here's some common reasons a buyer buys from a chain store. First of all, it has to be new, interesting, innovative for them to be like super excited about. That's one reason. You have the next new, whatever, they'll love to hear about it. One example would be I had a customer who created a board game, but the board game was based off a very successful board game that had already been selling in the store, but she created a whole new and innovative version of that board game, like a hotter, better version. She sold her products online and saw that a lot of customers were, doing really well, were loving this product, but they had all these problems with it. In the review sections, they were saying all these things about the functionality being annoying. So she cleaned all that up, fixed it, created a whole new innovative board game, and went to a chain store, and they wanted to buy it on the spot because it was a new, interesting, innovative version of an existing product. Again, nothing's new in the world, but a newer existing product. And the way to do that, again, is to look at your reviews of your products online. What are they saying? What do they want? What's the functionality that they need to be added? That's new. That's different. Another reason a buyer buys is it's a best-selling product. If it's crushing it, doing really well, if you're selling in small stores or wherever else, and it's just a bestseller, or you got that best-selling tag online or whatever it is, yeah, they like money. So if it's selling in this one thing, they'll understand that it's a different audience, so they might want to just pick up your product because it's a bestseller. You know what I mean? Another reason is what the market desires. Again, that game example where the board game that she created, the board game came because of the fact that she saw that there was a whole world of people buying this original board game, and she just made it better. And so the market really desired this board game. She saw that, and then she piggybacked off that, made something cooler, better, and then did really well with it. I think Michael's stores wanted 50,000 units of her board game during the holiday season, like 2 weeks after learning how to get into stores. It was like something substantial, and it's only because she understood that what new and innovative meant and what the market desired. Anyways, sometimes you do really well online. Some of you guys are just really good at selling products online. Sometimes chain stores just want to take your product that's doing well online and stick it on their site because what do they care? They know it's a different customer, a different audience. And if you're already crushing it, it means that you might do really well in their site. So Walmart does this. Actually, a lot of my successful Amazon sellers, and again, I use Amazon as an example because a lot of you guys understand Amazon, but what I would say is Walmart literally would call all the top 1% sellers on Amazon because they just wanted all those products on their website because they know that's a possible revenue stream. These retailers are hustling, man. They were literally calling Amazon sellers who are doing really well on Amazon and putting it on Walmart.com. Again, sometimes a hot online product will just be told yes because they're doing so well. So that's something to think about. So if you're selling really well online, consider going after chain stores. By the way, the online buyer at HomeDepot.com is not the same buyer as Home Depot stores. There's a different buyer who buys online than physical stores. We're going to be talking about strategies there, but just be aware that online buyer has different needs, wants, desires. They want to scale online. They need pictures and cool stuff to place online, good wordsmithing and so forth. That's very different than a physical store buyer where they care about the functionality of the product, how big it is, the packaging, if a customer needs to touch and feel the product, it should be in stores, not online. That's a totally different strategy. And so again, part of one of the things that you're going to have to think about is, am I going to go to physical stores and try and get the buyers to buy that product? Am I going to go to the online buyer and try and get her to buy? It's a different strategy. They have different budgets. We're going to be covering that today, but just be aware that one strategy could be just selling online because, again, it's a different audience, different market. All right. Some reasons a buyer buys, you're a smart marketer. And again, a smart marketer means that you're doing, and you have all these really interesting things that you're doing that's getting sales, and she wants you on board because she just wants more sales, right? Maybe you're doing, again, online really well, or you've got some Instagram, something happen. I don't know, whatever it is, she'll see that and she'll be open to it. And so I've had clients who actually go after a chain store and mention that, look, I'm like a number one on Instagram, whatever influencer, And so I can do that for you. That's really interesting to a buyer, right? That you're going to help her sell and move forward. So she loves smart marketers. Sometimes literally a buyer will not buy from you just because she doesn't want to fill out paperwork and she doesn't want to test out your product because of that. There's wordsmithing that I teach that are very specific to chain stores that will get them to be willing to fill out the paperwork to add another vendor. It's interesting. It happens all the time where they're just like, I don't know if I want to do the work. So again, all this information comes from, again, my core training system, but called Retail MBA. And I work with people to create their little golden nuggets for their products. But hopefully today and over the next 4 segments, you'll get enough data that you can start playing with your product and figuring out what you're going to do. The last reason a buyer buys, common reason, and there are others, but I just wanted to give you something to take away, supplier intrigue. What that basically means is that they are intrigued by the possibility of you converting, meaning that you came to them and you said very specific things and the buyer said, oh, okay, I'm intrigued. I think that maybe there's something there. And really that means that you shifted their belief system to get them to believe that the product will sell, even if you've never sold anywhere. So I have a lot of customers who come to me who've never sold a single product. And they asked me, can I get into chain stores? And I said, absolutely. I have lots of customers who do that. The way to do that, though, is you have to intrigue them to make them believe that the product's going to sell, even if you haven't sold it anywhere. And some people don't want to do that. They want to start small and grow and scale, and then eventually sell to chain stores, meaning they want to go and sell to their local retailer around the corner. That's fine. But if you want to get into chain stores, don't let you not selling anywhere be the reason why you're not selling to chain stores, because we do it all the time, and it really comes down to getting the retailer to believe that your product will convert even if it's never sold anywhere before. And yes, you can intrigue them. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you'd like to know how to approach, pitch, and sell to retailers, please take a look at the links below. You can take a look at retailmba.com. We work with people who want to do the work themselves and go after stores themselves, or we work with people who need some additional support where we actually help you understand how to go after stores, and then we do the work for you. There's a lot of opportunity for us to help you wherever you are in your business as well. We work with every product category at every stage of your business. So if interested, please take a look at what we're up to, retailmba.com. Otherwise, subscribe, comment. We appreciate you. And thank you so much for your time. Karen Waksman, Retail MBA. And we are honored to be here with you today. Thank you.